Welcome, everyone, to the Outstanding Caregiver Recognition Awards 2021, hosted by the Community Dementia Alliance. Today, we are going to start by recognizing the recipient of the Natalie Stant Award. For nearly 40 years, Jackie Deckard has been working at Golden Living Centers. She shows her dedication to the organization's mission and values by treating the residents as family. Jackie had a special bond with people living with dementia. When she started working at Golden Living Centers, Jackie enrolled in a nursing program, having a strong desire to work with the elderly. Jackie loves making residents happy and prioritizing their needs. Despite the many challenges this past year, such as dealing with COVID, Jackie tries to make everybody happy by always smiling. When staffing at Golden Living Centers becomes an issue, Jackie devised a new strategy for interacting with her new residents by making humorous remarks to prevent the residents from being worried about COVID. Jackie plays the residents' favorite game, balloon tossing, every chance they get. Jackie is a trustworthy person, selfless, who is always eager to assist others. Here is what her nominator had to say about her. Jackie is a wonderful nurse at Golden Living Centers. Jackie has passion and love for residents with cognitive difficulties. That is not taught or learned, but ingrained. I often walk into work and can tell by the residents' moods if Jackie is my nurse that day prior to looking at the schedule. Jackie has the ability to roll with the punches that is required to succeed in this environment. You will often hear Jackie telling stories right along with the residents, as well as following along with an often imaginary story. Jackie is a dependable and willing to help wherever she is needed and will often stay after at moment's notice if needed. It truly is an honor to work with her. Our residents and staff alike benefit tremendously from her being a part of our team. Congratulations, Jackie Deckard. The Community Dementia Alliance has chosen you as the recipient of the 2021 Natalie Stant Award. This year, the recipient will receive a $500 gift certificate to Abe Martin Lodge and Cabins in Brown County State Park. Thank you for all that you do.
Carrie Dorsey's work at Monroe Place is exemplary of what all modern caregivers should strive for. Carrie approaches her role with a comprehensive and personal touch, making a conscious effort daily to better the lives of residents in all ways, particularly by building genuine relationships that bring real meaning into the environment she aims to create. It is through the positivity she brings into the workplace that Carrie is able to minimize the negative impact that the pandemic of this year has placed on the lives of both her residents and her coworkers. Carrie is endlessly accommodating and attentive, ensuring that the broadest range of needs are met each day and fulfilled to the highest degree.
Kimmy has been a culinary care partner at Jill's house since November 2019. Her responsibilities include cooking meals, stocking the snack pantry, and interacting with residents. While masks and goggles have made sharing smiles difficult, Kimmy still finds a way to spread love and care through her baked goods. She'll bake and decorate birthday cakes for each of the residents and come up with special treats on special days. For example, chocolate brownies with red icing and candy hearts for Valentine's Day. She is always looking for ways to go above and beyond. According to Kimmy, her favorite part of the job is getting to know each resident. She loves finding the differences in each of their personalities. When asked if she had any comments about being a caregiver, Kimmy responded that she loves her job and is very happy to be recognized for this award. Congratulations, Kimmy.
Karen works at Monroe Place as a caregiver in Bloomington. She is incredible, dependable, and a passionate caregiver. She expresses her passion through her work and takes pride in making sure that residents at Monroe Place feel comfortable, content, and part of a family. Due to COVID-19 and the current pandemic, the employees at Monroe Place have found major difficulty in the changes that have been set in order to protect the residents. Karen has done a wonderful job working very hard and tirelessly to make sure that her responsibilities are not only satisfied but beyond expectation. Karen is an excellent caregiver and has expressed through her work that she's very deserving of the Outstanding Caregiver Award.
Princess Jones is currently a caregiver at Meadowood Retirement Community and has been a registered nurse for the last 10 years. Her favorite part of being a caregiver is being able to share love and compassion, as well as hearing her patients' stories and learning from their experiences. Some of her strengths include being able to easily adapt to her environment and learning new things. Jones is a hard worker and goal-oriented, and being the eldest of 6 siblings, she is responsible and dependable. The greatest challenge she has ever faced was the loss of freedom, especially the freedom to see loved ones during COVID. In order to overcome this, Jones shifted her focus to learning new things, including learning to sew face masks, which she donated. Jones aspires to take her profession to the next level by going back to school and is hoping to start her master's degree this year. Congratulations, Princess Jones.
Madison Jackson is a certified nursing assistant at Jill's House and a full-time IU nursing student. When at work, she brings knowledge and a loving smile that brightens up everyone's day. She is reliable and resourceful, always knowing how to get the job done. In addition to caring for the residents, she spends time engaging with residents in conversation and routine activities such as singing and art projects. She strives to make every person she interacts with feel important and valued. She provides the residents with a link to the younger generation, which assists in Jill's House's goal of creating intergenerational relationships. For the past 9 years, Jessica Collier has worked tremendously hard and long hours to take care of those in need at Elder's Journey. Jessica has a passion for helping others, fulfilling her dream career as a caretaker. This past year, in particular, Jessica has been an exemplary caretaker of her clients. Most notably, Jessica stayed with her client for several days during a snowstorm to ensure the family had the help that they needed. Jessica keeps her clients comfortable and treats them like family. Jessica would spend her days off taking care of her grandma who had dementia. Jessica cared for her grandparents in ways that parallel how she cares for her clients now. One of her current clients is in their last stages of Alzheimer's. Despite a challenging year, those Jessica works closely with describe her as gentle and caring. Thank you, Jessica, for all of your hard work this year.
Sherry Kindred works as a resident service employee at Meadowood Retirement Community and has served at the facility for 18 years. Sherry is celebrating 37 years as a caregiver and finds immense joy in taking care of others. Her favorite part about her job is the relationships that she gets to make with residents and seeing their progress over time. For Sherry, caregiving feels rewarding, and she enjoys having the opportunity to be a bright spot in her residents' days, especially during the past year. COVID-19 has forced Sherry to be cautious at all times, even when she is not at work. Sherry is keeping her patients' safety in mind as she goes on with her day-to-day life, and her passion for caregiving continues past her time on the clock. Sherry truly goes above and beyond when it comes to caring for her residents. Congratulations, Sherry.
Marilyn Miller is a hardworking caregiver at Elder's Journey. She is someone people can rely on to do a good job and be on time for her scheduled shifts. She even goes above and beyond to arrange her schedule to ensure her clients don't go without care. This includes working more hours to give the best care and coverage that she can. She has an amazing personality and temperament, making anyone who works with her feel well taken care of and loved. This pandemic has been hard for all, but Marilyn has done all she can to keep giving excellent care. She has even put her own health at risk to work with clients that have COVID. This shows her dedication and exceptional work ethic. All of this makes her well deserving of this award.
Angie currently has been with the Golden Living Center for 14 years. More specifically, one of the managers of the Dementia Care Units there. Angie is well known by her peers and her patients by excellent care and going above and beyond what is expected. She makes sure her patients receive the best care by staying late at night, working the COVID unit, and making sure everyone has their stocking stuffer around Christmas time. Angie has and continues to be an amazing support system for not only her patients living with dementia, but also her coworkers that consider her family. Congratulations, Angie.
Sharon Moore turned her career path into caregiving only 7 months ago, and in her time at Beltrace, she has formed strong relationships and brought joy and understanding to the many people she cares for. Her mother, who passed away from complications from dementia, as well as the social isolation of this pandemic, inspired Sharon to pursue dementia care. Sharon brings smiles to the faces of the people she cares for as she works as a personal service assistant. She is also taking on another position at Strong Cross and will brighten the lives of more people through her compassion and holistic care. Sharon brings harmony to her job by using her background in the violin to explore music as a way to connect with people. She sings and plays the violin with the residents and offers recordings on her website for others to enjoy. While working, Sharon goes above and beyond to ensure that no resident is overlooked, even volunteering on her off days and working to compile residents' life stories. She is upbeat and kind, but also a committed advocate who is unafraid to speak up for the best interest of Beltrace's residents and their families alike. Through the difficulty of the last year, Sharon has been a bright light. Sharon Moore turned her career path to caregiving only 7 months ago, and in her time at Beltrace, she has formed strong relationships and brought joy and understanding to the many people she cares for. Her mother, who passed away from complications from dementia, as well as the social isolation of this pandemic, inspired Sharon to pursue dementia care. Sharon brings smiles to the faces of people she cares for as she works as a personal service assistant. She is also taking on another position at Stone Cross and will brighten the lives of more people through her compassion and holistic care. Sharon brings harmony to her job by using her background in the violin to explore music as a way to connect with people. She sings and plays the violin with the residents and offers recordings on her website for others to enjoy. While working, Sharon goes above and beyond to ensure that no resident is overlooked, even volunteering on her days off and working to compile residents' life stories. She is upbeat and kind, but also a committed advocate who is unafraid to speak up for the best interest of Beltrace's residents and their families alike. Through the difficulty of the last year, Sharon has been a bright light. Tiffany is an exemplary caregiver. She is reliable, kind, caring, compassionate, and dedicated. She has a quiet, calm demeanor and is able to work well with any client. Her clients often send fantastic reviews of her care to the office staff. Tiffany is very experienced and works well on a team or autonomously. She is capable in the toughest cases and always brings dignity to her clients when assisting them. Tiffany has a servant's heart, and we would love her to be recognized for this award. Congratulations, Tiffany. Robin is an outstanding caregiver at Beltrace, and she is constantly going above and beyond in her duties. One of the most valuable things Robin does is help train and educate new student care partners. For the past 3 years, Robin has provided great mentoring and encouragement to students who are facing uncertainties and new experiences. By helping them learn, they'll be able to make a positive impact in this community for years to come. Robin is also exceptionally caring and shows great warmth to residents. Robin sees the residents as her family and focuses her time on making deep and meaningful connections. Moving forward, Robin wants to keep doing what she's doing to the best of her abilities to help combat the loneliness that this past year has brought. The positivity she radiates is one of the many reasons why Robin is so valued by residents and colleagues alike.
Stephen Scharf is the Dietary Manager's Assistant at Beltrace Health and Living Center. Scharf thinks of his residents on and off the clock. He has been known to turn around after clocking out of his shift just to make a snack for a resident who had a request. For him, the 5 minutes of his day to make someone smile is totally worth it. Scharf started his career in the food industry as a restaurant manager and came across this position as a fluke. Since then, he has never looked back. He finds fulfillment in helping others who truly need it. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Scharf has been working extra hard providing meals for staff as well as the residents so that everyone can stay safe. He does not mind the fact that it is more work for him because he will do anything for the lives of the residents to be as normal as possible. Congratulations, Stephen.
Peggy Smith is a caregiver at Meadowood. Peggy does a great job working with the residents to make sure that they are getting assistance for what they need help with while still having independence. Peggy is always able to help calm residents down by treating them as individuals to find out what they need. Peggy is happy to help new residents moving into Meadowood by adding equipment such as air mattresses to make the residents feel comfortable and at home. Peggy really goes above and beyond what is asked for her to do to make sure that the residents at Meadowood are getting the best care possible.
Emmy King is the heart and soul of Meadowood Health Pavilion. Having served over 25 years at Meadowood, King is known for the compassion and sympathy she shows residents each day. The residents at Meadowood describe King's work ethic as going above and beyond her call of duty. Her motivation stems from knowing that if she does not show up to work, her residents will not be able to pursue their day-to-day activities. Despite the challenges that came along with the ongoing pandemic, King refused to let it control the lives of the residents at Meadowood. Her passion is derived from the simple question, what will happen to these residents if I stop showing up to work? Emmy King is an individual the Bloomington community must commend. Each day, King fights to make the lives of the residents of Meadowood enjoyable. In her own words, she states, "It is simply what I am born to do." Congratulations, Emmy.
Rachel Leach has worked as a caregiver at Belle Trace Senior Living for the past 12 years. Rachel has spent that time getting to know each and every one of the residents individually. Rachel has an amazing ability to anticipate the needs of the residents at Belle Trace, holding their happiness and health to the highest of standards. Rachel is well known and respected by everyone at Belle Trace for her kind heart, calming presence, and consistent work ethic. Both the residents and staff have emphasized her dependability and commitment to her work with the residents. Rachel always puts the residents first, regardless of the task at hand, which is one of the many reasons why she is an outstanding caregiver.
Tara, a caregiver at Belle Trace, is a compassionate individual who her coworkers describe being an absolute joy to work with. Each day, Tara travels around 2 hours to join her team at Belle Trace. Tara makes sure that when she is with residents, she is providing care with nurture and receives validation back from the clients and coworkers at Belle Trace from these interactions. Not only is she a delightful coworker, she is also a great role model to the other staff at Belle Trace. Tara's resilience shines through each and every day, regardless of the obstacles that COVID-19 has brought onto her, and is a great addition to Belle Trace staff. Congratulations, Tara.
Bailey Anderson is a Legacy Neighborhood Director at Hearthstone Health Campus. Bailey juggles many tasks throughout each day. Her tasks include building management, employee management, family communication, event planning, and educating staff and community members on dementia care. Bailey also dedicates her workday to spending one-on-one time with residents, assisting with activities and care. Since families are not allowed to enter the building due to COVID, Bailey works hard to serve as a bridge to communication between residents and their loved ones. Bailey's coworker, Tara Bolin, describes Bailey as compassionate, dedicated, and loving. Bailey began her journey as a caregiver in 2009 when her grandmother, Thelma Allgood, was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. Bailey's grandmother passed away in 2013, but Bailey continues to honor her grandmother by caring for others with dementia. Thank you, Bailey, for all of the hard work and dedication you have contributed to our community.